Hi, this is Tim Blankenship with Divorce661.com, and today we're talking about an item on the Los Angeles Superior Court judgment checklist. This is their rejection checklist that they use when you submit your final divorce paperwork, and it says, "We regret we must return the judgment for the following reasons checked." So I decided I'm going to do a series of videos and discuss all the different reasons in this 2- and 3-page judgment reject sheet of what could happen and how to correct that, or if you haven't submitted it yet, prevent it from happening. So today we are going to talk about, and this is on page 2, we are going to talk about under where it says Judicial Council Form FL 180, and then on page 2 it says all sole and community property listed in the petition must be disposed of in the judgment. Okay, so when you filed your petition, and I have one here, when you filed your petition at the bottom of page 1, at number 4 it says separate property, and on page 2 at number 5 it says community property. Now at that point there is you may have either listed certain property, maybe you listed some items as your separate property and listed some items as your community property. Or maybe you marked the box that says in property declaration form FL 160, or you said in attachment 4. So if you listed property below, or if you listed property on that FL 160 or in an attachment, all that property in your final judgment must be disposed of. So let's say that you listed 10 items, and it doesn't matter if you listed them below here, in a separate declaration, in an attachment, or in the property declaration. Regardless of where you listed that, if you listed 10 items of property in separate property, when it comes time to do the judgment paperwork, all of those items need to be given or assigned to either you or your spouse. If the court, in going through the judgment, find 9 items that are listed and distributed or assigned to one of you, but the 10th item isn't, they're going to reject the entire divorce. That's because if you list property on your petition or in any attachment to that petition, the court needs to assign that to either you or your spouse. You can imagine if you forgot to list a checking account that had $10,000 in it, you listed it on the petition, but you didn't assign it to either party in the divorce judgment, and the judge signs the case, then you have this outstanding asset, this $10,000 checking account that hasn't been confirmed to anyone. Now, what are you going to do with that? You're going to have to go back to court. So that's why the judgment would be rejected, because it doesn't address all of the issues of assets and debts being distributed that were listed in the petition. So to avoid that, just make sure that if you list something, that when you do the final judgment paperwork, that each of the items that were listed, either in the property declaration, if it was, say, a default judgment, or if you mark the property declaration box, you're going to want to make sure that all that property is listed on the judgment paperwork and is assigned to one party or the other. My name is Tim Blankenship with Divorce661.com. If you have any questions, please give me a call, 661-281-0266. Thanks, and have a great day.